Hello my friends, this is Mark from superagates.com, and I've got another load of rock that's come in. Pretty excited about it. I'm anxious to cut it. I thought, well, I don't need the video, I'll just cut it, but oh, you got to see it anyway. So we'll see what I've got in this load. I hope you enjoy it. Mark from superagates.com. Now you'll notice I've got these crates here, and essentially they all have crazy lace in it. I got a bucket of water here. Doesn't look like much, but if you look at the side, you see the pretty agate in there. And when you work across those botryoidal surfaces, it can produce stunning effects. So I've got a number of these heavy crates of agate. All of it crazy lace agate. This box, I've got some interesting things. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. Just look at that. Oh yeah, that's going to be either great slabs or jewelry pieces, perhaps a sphere, sort of plumy, a plume agate from Mexico. I bought some of this years ago that resembled this at least. Came from Durango, but they call it something else now. Every dealer calls it a different thing, but love that stuff. Here's another piece of it with more of the black. Big enough to do something with, so happy with that. I also bought a bunch of broken geodes just because they're so pretty. So it's a nice, you know, when I clean them out, they're going to be stunning. But geodes like that, large size, proven, that's wonderful. There's a number of them in here. Has sort of an orange coating on that one. Yeah, this is good stuff. Happy with all those geodes. Here's one that hasn't been cut. Here's one that is broken. They need an acid bath is what they need. And then they will be spectacular. And here's another large one. Just beautiful stuff. This contains more of the plume. Happy with that. And I've got a couple more crates of crazy lace. Crazy lace is what I love. And I love eyes, and this particular variety gives a lot of eyes. Well, let's see, what else do we have here? Here's a little bag. This is interesting material. At least I hope it will be. More copper minerals. This has got some beautiful stuff in it. I'm told that it's relatively hard, and I bought them with the idea of doming them or polishing them, but just beautiful stuff. This came while I was there picking it out. But the thing about rough is you just never know what the rough will give you. So I only bought a small amount of it. It was fairly expensive. But when you get that kind of color, it's hard to say no. So that's that. I also bought, just because slabs take a lot of time to cut, and a tray of slabs here. I don't know that anything is especially great, but certainly some of them will be nice. Wet a few of them down here. Some nice patterns. Some agate pattern. I think I'll do just fine with this material. Just lovely stuff. I mean, imagine you have to buy the rough, you have to cut it. This is a really good buy for me, because I use slabs. And this box, though it's a long ways away from you, is full of slabs as well. You know, everybody has slabs, but if you don't have a use for them, they sort of pile up. And this particular dealer had slabs. Look at that. Just look at that slab. Now I can polish that, be spectacular. That's another nice slab. Another one off of that same one. This looks to be like it's a piece of coral, agatized coral. And this is I think this is ruby in, I think that's ruby and fuchsite. Feels a little heavier than the ruby and zoisite. But those little red spots are all rubies. They will all take a brilliant polish. So I might get as much out of 3 or 4 of these as I did in the whole box. I lift a lot of weight, but this box is awfully heavy. But it's just loaded with slabs. Another thing that I've gotten a lot of that I really like is Cathedral Agate. And the Cathedral has such pretty colors. It's hard agate. It's beautiful. It will make fantastic specimens or cabs, small slabs. I got a whole tray of those. At some point when I have time, I will put them on the website, the Super Agate's website. It's a matter of finding the time. Now, you wouldn't think that from a Mexican dealer I would find Gary Green from Nevada. But all the dealers buy and sell and trade with each other. And he's got some of the old Gary Green. And I think I know the dealer he traded with to get this. And we'll see. It wasn't terribly expensive, but it has some gorgeous blues in it. Gorgeous blues. Yeah, I'll take that all day long. And if you know me, you know I love to tumble. And this box is all Mozambique tumbling size. And it can give just spectacular results. So I was happy to get that too. A whole box of it. Wow, this is lovely. How about this for a size of Gary Green? That is hopefully spectacular. You can see where the edges have been knocked. There's beautiful blues. We'll see. We'll see. Happy to get that. He had some of this beautiful onyx. I haven't done anything with it yet. I assume it's softer. If it's harder, of course, I'll cut it up. But I think it'll be soft. But what a beautiful garden rock that would make. Wind just about blew my light over. So I sacrificed the rock for the light. Maybe that was a mistake. But just a lovely. This is one of the smaller pieces. Easier to hold. Not really sure what this was. Sometimes you buy things that you, oh, I know. It's, it doesn't look like much on the outside, does it? Imperial Jasper. But it has such a pretty look to it. For me, I just love it. A big piece. Doesn't show much. Could be a dud, but it could be really nice. So I bought a little of the Imperial as well. Sometimes I forget what I bought even. Now this material is a material I just picked up. I'm anxious to cut it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got some beautiful designs in the stone. It's relatively soft, but you can see it makes exceptionally beautiful stuff. The name escapes me at the moment, but it's those designs that make this stone really look good. That's what I'll be cutting today, in part. Got some of that. There is a bunch of Gary Green here. But the coup de grace of this load is this piece here. You can see I'm having a little bit of difficulty with it. If all goes well, it is heavy. This will be part of one of my videos. This is crazy lace agate. It's very large. I need a big tumbler to do it, and I have it. The biggest part of it is I've got tremendous amounts of grinding to do to get that done, but if you want museum pieces, you really have to work at it. So anyway, you sort of get the idea. I got a bunch of really good rock. Very happy with it. But I'm anxious to cut, so at this point, I'm going to say thanks for watching, and have a great day. Mark at superagates.com.